say no, I don't think so.
Oh,
he's going to spin.
Around goes McDowell. He collects one truck in that chaos. Will we stay green, guys?
They're still green.
White flag is in the air. It is the final lap.
See a big run on the bottom right here. John Hunter.
John Hunter's going to have a huge run.
Now, everything that the leaders didn't want to happen, happened. They got separated. But that front pack is a lot smaller than what it was. So
Here comes the run.
Guys, Caden Honeycutt in that 11. Gio Ruggiero goes to the bottom. John Hunter Nemechek through the middle. He's got a great push.
Not over yet.
John Hunter Nemechek. They're still tapping behind him. Can they keep it clean? Off turn 4.
Bottom.
That was a late block to the bottom.
The 27th running.
He's going to get to his outside. They're going to get to his inside.
Oh! 4 wide across the checkered flag. Chandler Smith.
Who's going to win at Daytona? ARCA overtime underway with Ruggiero getting the launch.
Big launch by Gio Ruggiero. This is going to set this inside lane up really well as you continue to see Jack Wood fall back. Second car in line's clear. Bowman's almost clear now as well.
See if they can get a little energy going on that outside line. It's going to be awfully hard to catch those fast cars on the inside.
And this is it. This is the final lap. Gio Ruggiero's looking in his mirror, seeing what runs is going to be coming at him and also what he's going to have to block, manage the gaps. As we see this outside lane get a wreck.
Tim Richmond goes around. He's on the back straightaway. Single car spin for now.
They're out of the way. They're out of the way of the racetrack. We're still green.
This inside lane's really tight.
Daniel Dye on the back bumper of Gio Ruggiero looking for his first career ARCA win.
Look at Bowman, look to the outside.
Bowman goes up top, Raz goes with him. Gio's gonna have to try to block them both as they come to the line. Gio Ruggiero wins the General Tire 200 at Daytona.
See Brennan trying to get to the outside of Austin Hill. We've seen nobody be able to do that all day long. He's there. White flag is out, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Next flag ends the race. Austin Hill trying to finish it. Gosh, if the 7 can get connected to Brennan Poole, can he get him enough of a push to get him up the side? They've come disconnected now. And he's got to back up here. There's plenty of time. Back it up. So hard to do. Here's the push. Here's the Ryan Sieg is there. Big push for Justin Allgaier. Here comes Jordan Anderson in the 32. Wow, what a run by the 32 on the inside. But they pushed Austin Hill out now. Who does Sieg push here? Could they generate enough? 7's in a great position if they can stay locked together. Off of turn 4. This is it at Daytona. Here comes Austin Hill. He gets his 4th victory at the World Center of Racing. What a finish.
Here they come to the white flag. This is 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
This is the one you want to lead. If the caution comes out, it's over.
Hocevar in the wall, turned around in front of the field. Around goes Jones. Ricky Stenhouse to the front. Elliott around the outside.
Still green.
Reddick on the bottom. Reddick, Elliott.
The help's on the outside. Here comes Chase Elliott. Can it be?
Yeah,
Chase Elliott.
Stuck in the middle with no help.
Zane Smith with him. On the bottom is Tyler Reddick. They come up single file. Zane Smith's going to have 1 shot at Chase Elliott, NASCAR champion, most popular driver, trying for the win, and Reddick to the top side. He's got help. Riley Herbst, his teammate. Reddick drops to the bottom. Alongside Elliott, in the wall goes Herbst, and Tyler Reddick comes to the line.
Wow.
A shower of sparks behind him.
Made his Truck Series debut last week. White flag is in the air, the final lap of this race. Can Kyle Busch hang on? He's got his help right behind. They're not teammates here on the last lap. If Hocevar can get to his bumper and get a run.
Hocevar going to try to back up. Not really backing up to the 17. Kyle's going to guard it.
Here comes Ben Rhodes. 1 last look at it. Gio Ruggiero behind the 77. Kyle Busch out of turn 4. Checkered flag is in the air. Kyle Busch wins it for the 9th time in the Truck Series.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Hill trying to repeat. If you're Ross, you've got to get this run. You've got to back up.
off and two if you don't have the run here. Hope there's some help there from Sheldon on the outside, or Jesse Love if you choose the bottom.
Boys, Austin Hill has done it once again. He's put himself in the right position to win.
Here comes the
sixth
run.
race.
What does he do with it? To the bottom. Chastain goes Austin Hill. He hangs on to it here. Sheldon Creed out front, looking for his first career victory. He's going to do it. Sheldon Creed delivers
Hocevar steams around the outside. They touch twice. White flag.
They're not going to go with him.
Here comes Chastain. Toyota, Chevy.
You see Briscoe be able to back up right there off the exit of turn 2.
Tyler Reddick trying for 2 in a row. Briscoe trying to redeem a tough day in Daytona. They're going to come off turn 4 for the final time. Chastain to the bottom. Briscoe to cover. Tyler Reddick 2 in a row.
Can you believe that car just spun?
He's got
right front fender.
Another way.
Lane Riggs is loving this.
Yes.
Battle it out, fellas. I want to go.
White flag is in the air.
He's shaking his truck around, maybe running out of gas with
And
Lane
we
Riggs.
saw it happen last week to Ben Rhodes. He ran out of fuel. You see Ty Majeski into second. A little bump from Ben Rhodes as he moves into third.
Wow, what a race.
Lane Riggs has got to love what he's seeing behind him. The 23-year-old from Bahama, North Carolina, the son of a veteran NASCAR driver. He grew up around this. And he didn't grow up street racing, Michael. Didn't grow up road course racing.
But ever since he showed up here, Jamie, we've known he's a special talent. He's just a guy that gets it done on any type of racetrack, and he's showing that. Oh, look, he's taking his truck around.
I was just thinking these are all Fords.
Weave it as much as you can.
And they're weaving. Lane Riggs is in trouble.
Can he hang on a half lap, less than a half lap to go for the 34 of Lane Riggs? Does he have enough fuel to make it? Ty Majeski is there. 2 more turns.
Diving right to your bumper. He missed.
He missed.
Missed
Gonna
it.
be good.
And he does it. Lane Riggs. He sees the checkered flag. It is in the air, and it's Lane Riggs wins the first ever street course circuit for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Austin Hill trying to do the best to chase him. There's no love loss between those two right there.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Think about the dominance for Junior Motorsports on the road. Winning 9 in a row as an organization with those 4 different drivers. Chevrolet's been great as well, winning the last 15 road races in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. And you look at Van Gisbergen today. He's led 30 laps, started up front, but boy, he's had a lot to deal with, and so many times he looked vulnerable. The track that over the years has not been as good to him as some of the others.
And I think when you look at this tomorrow morning, he led 30 laps, had a great day, typical Shane Van Gisbergen day, but it wasn't. He looked very vulnerable at certain points in this race, got shuffled back, but they made all the right decisions. He did some awesome passes with no contact. Shows the talent that he has.
Showed his expertise, his experience level in some of those moves and in those restarts, how calm he was. Look how clean that race car is compared to everything else on this race.
He passed a lot of cars today.
He did. It's not like he wasn't put back in the field and had to navigate through them, but just once again shows how good he is at this form of racing.
He's going for a 6th consecutive win in a Cup car tomorrow on a road course. That would match Jeff Gordon for the most consecutive wins on the road at NASCAR's top level. And he's taking care of business here today. Turn 19 to turn 20. He'll make the left-hander and see that checkered flag. From Auckland, New Zealand, king of the road, Shane Van Gisbergen wins it at Circuit of the Americas.
Big drift off the final corner. That's classic SVG.
Contact there between Huddleston and Hingorani. Coming to the white flag. Final time around here in Bakersfield. Look at Eric Nascimento in the number 4, battling for second with Taylor Mayhew. Massey down the backstretch, looking for his first ever ARCA Menard Series West win in his first ever start. He's going to get it done. Bill McAnally Racing scoring victory number 101. Give it to Mason Massey here in Bakersfield.
Out of turn 20, back to this long uphill front straightaway.
White flag, no pressure out back.
Tyler Reddick brings it to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
So impressive. So a lot of things in this race has impressed me. Obviously, Billy Scott. Kevin, you and I have worked with him before. I think a lot of him. Smart man.
And they give him all the resources that he needs. You think about Michael Jordan. You think about Denny Hamlin, Billy Scott. All these guys, those are the same names that we've been saying for several years now. And when you have that continuity as a group, and you go through a year of not having the success that you want, and you can have those hard conversations and things that they have.
Hocevar, front straightaway, slides from turn 20, halfway up the straightaway and into the wall.
Watch for the caution. He's getting it
he can back
up.
it away, and he's going to get going. Whew, we're going to stay green. Hocevar was 31st. Got off in that dirt at the end of the exit off of turn 20, and the car spun on him. Okay, Hart, restart.
Yeah.
Let's finish this off.
They wouldn't have minded it coming out now if you're Billy Scott and Michael Jordan. Believe it or not, I can't believe he's going to have to stay, Kevin. Cannot miss a race now.
Guess we'll see him in Phoenix.
Well, they said this could not be done. Winning the first 3 races of a NASCAR season. No one has ever done it. Not since 1949. It happens today. Three-peat for Tyler Reddick. 23-11 in Toyota.
Guys, great work.
Out of the turn. 1 lap to go at Phoenix. Carson Brown in the 28.
4 wide for about 5th or 6th back there.
Pinnacle Racing Group teammates. McKee trying to run down his teammate Carson Brown down the back stretch. But the man who has dominated all night long, Carson Brown, off turn 4, takes the checkered flag at Phoenix.
Look at that. Unbelievable how much deeper he's driving. Like he's 10 mile an hour faster on the entry, but just can't quite get there. Slide it off all the way down to the dog leg.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank for what's ahead. Allgaier's crew chief Andrew Overstreet celebrating a birthday today. The best gift that he could get is a trophy at Phoenix. What a rally for the 17. Won the championship here a couple of years ago, and tonight he gets the Phoenix hat trick. Justin Allgaier, a winner again in the desert.
Let's go, boys. Happy birthday, Andrew.
Both races last year here decided by a last lap pass. White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Half a second. Might as well be from here to eternity.
What a roller coaster of a day. Battled adversity, troubles in the pits, fast race car, past the field not once but twice. Unbelievable.
That's what a championship team does, Clint. They've been here before.
To complete the weekend sweep for the most admired man in American motorsports, Ryan Blaney wins for Ford and Roger Penske.
Yeah. Good job.
Taking his time right here, obviously letting Brendan Poole come up the racetrack.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank for what's ahead. Wasn't the best car when the day began, but he continued to work on it. Crew chief never lost confidence, and in the final stage, he turned it up. 5 races in 2026. Going to be 5 different winners. 3 victories in a row for Junior Motorsports. Today belongs to Kyle Larson. He wins at Vegas.
It's his car.
That car won't be a factor. Denny Hamlin off turn number 4. Here he comes to the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. And that time, Elliott only a couple of hundredths quicker.
This is a big rebound for Chase Elliott. If he can't get up and get this race won, that's a great day. hard-fought effort out of the 9 car and Chase Elliott.
Well, he's been so quiet all year and put himself right there 4th in the points, and right now he'd be sitting 5th.
Denny Hamlin rounds off the corner. 61, no asterisk. Denny Hamlin wins his 61st career NASCAR Cup race.
But he is ripping, but he's only got 1 lap to go.
Well, it's a long ways back around at this place on old tires compared to somebody who's got new tires. Corey Heim has put himself in 2nd position coming off of turn 2. Can he chase down Ross Chastain down the back straightaway?
He lost a little bit of momentum there at 1 and 2, but he's got the draft on the backstretch.
Drives it into turn 3, all the way up underneath Ross Chastain. He's going to drive up the racetrack.
Corey Heim's going to win this race. What a finish.
You're good. To the line. Are you serious?
Holy cow. Corey Heim wins at Darlington.
It's great that they can't run for points. Let these O'Reilly Series drivers that commit to this series go for a championship, but if they come down here in short bursts and let them try and see if they're good.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank for what's ahead. Off the turn 2 for Justin Allgaier. Right where he needed to be when you can see the pay window open up.
It's open, and he's going to cash that check in just a second.
The old veteran driver going to win at the old historic track. Justin Allgaier, 24 champ, going to get his 4th victory here at Darlington. He does it at the track too tough to tame.
And it'll be 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Can we make it around one more time?
Well, it doesn't matter at this point. We've taken the white flag, so Tyler Reddick just wants to make it around the racetrack,
right.
and he's going to win the race. So
clean air in front of him. Don't even push it. Push the clutch in if you have to. Coast back. Huge lead. What a drive.
Who was it early in the day said, good thing this isn't a 500-mile race? I'd say everybody right about now.
That's a dominant day.
Tyler
on the pole.
Reddick coming around for his 12th career win, coming off a 2-race winless streak.
And here it is. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
How aggressive does Sheldon Creed get right here? Does he try to force up Sammy Smith and maybe try to get 2 for 1 down in 3 and 4?
A dominating day for Justin Allgaier. The Wheeling caution lights are on. The race is over. Justin Allgaier hits the trifecta. His 3rd win of the season comes at Martinsville.
Final lap here in the Cookout 200. McKee leading Max Reeves by 2 car lengths. No lap traffic. Down the backstretch, McKee feeling no pressure now through turns 3 and 4. And look at this, Tristan McKee going to steal one here tonight. McKee going to pick up the win here at Hickory Motor Speedway.
And it's the 48 behind, going up high and out of the way. White flag waves, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
And as they do every year, Hendrick Motorsports finds a way to put themselves in a position to win. And today it was Alan Gustafson with that pit stop.
That'd be 31. Heartbreaker. 292 laps led by Denny Hamlin.
Off turn 4, Chase Elliott gets his 2nd career win. 22nd career win, rather.
Dawson Sutton right there as well. Side by side. White flag in the air. Final lap. Corey Heim has absolutely dominated this race. Caden Honeycutt in the 11 has yet to win his 1st career race. Trying to get around Tanner Gray, their teammate. Not enough. Corey Heim gets the advantage. Here they come out of turn number 4. So close, but Corey Heim does it.
Looking at the white flag from Denise Engel, this time by. Final time around for Tristan McKee, cleanly off into turns 1 and 2. Looking to go back-to-back to start the 2026 ARCA Menards East season. He went to victory lane last Saturday night. In the first ever series race at Hickory Motor Speedway, he's going to go back-to-back. Give it to Tristan McKee. He wins here at Rockingham.
Trying to close the deal on win number 1. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
This has been an impressive drive, and I think to that restart where he got the better of his teammate Brent Cruz around the outside, it was an awesome move. It's put him in this position.
Incredible drive for William Sawalich, the 19-year-old from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Off of turn 4, sees the checkered flag. His first career victory comes at Rockingham.
White flag will go in the air this time for Christopher Bell. It's been since 2017 since he's tasted victory driving a truck.
Look at Chandler Smith.
A half lap still to go. Chandler Smith is close. And he does it. Christopher Bell wins his 8th career race at Bristol.
White flag is out. 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Connor Zillich, awesome job. Amazing. Yep, great job putting that all together. Back in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series on a part-time basis this year, but back in a familiar place. Out of turn 4, checkered flag. Connor Zillich wins at Bristol.
Should be looking at the white flag this time around. Joe Contreras with the white flag in hand. Cole Denton on his final lap down the backstretch. No pressure from behind. Into turns 3 and 4. He started on the pole. He is off of turn 4, looking at the checkered. Give it to Cole Denton here at Tucson.
Coming to the white flag.
3 wide behind him. White flag, 1 lap to go. Gibbs with the launch off the corner. Takes it high into turn 3. Blaney hugs the yellow line on the bottom, side by side.
Got him.
Ty Gibbs is a NASCAR Cup Series winner.
What a great, fantastic finish.
Gio's going to have a little more grip than he had prior to that caution.
White flag in the air for Gio Ruggiero. Was 1 spot shy of a win here last fall. Dye trying to close. There's never been a last lap pass in an ARCA race at Kansas.
He got a small run off the top side in 3 and 4. See if he can do it again here in 1 and 2.
Let's see what kind of block Gio's going to use here.
Bowman lurking in 3rd if something happens with the front 2. Final corner. Dye's got to run. Ruggiero washing up the hill, but it's not going to happen. Win number 2 of 2026 for Gio Ruggiero, who wins the Tide 150.
Obviously doesn't have the quickest car on the track because of the tire deficit, but an awesome job so far.
And there's the white flag, sponsored by Credit One Bank for what's ahead. One more time around for Taylor Gray. Oh, the stress.
He's on the wall. He's doing it.
The stress, the anxiety of trying to hang on for a victory.
It's so
Sheldon
awesome.
Creed giving it all he's got. Down the back straightaway. Turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Some lap cars ahead, but they shouldn't play a role. Taylor Gray off of 4, back to the start-finish line. He gets his 2nd career victory at Kansas Speedway.
If the leader takes the white under green, the next flag ends the race.
Yeah,
One car spins at the entrance of pit road, down on the apron.
White flag's out.
Leaders head into turn 1.
Reddick with a huge run to the bottom of the racetrack.
Track is clear.
Here comes Hamlin on that outside. Oh, he's in the fence.
wall.
Look at Reddick. Race is on down the backstretch, Mike.
Toyota Chevy up front. Here comes Briscoe with their 4 tires, 3rd on the inside, digging hard. Reddick slides up in front of Larson, and the pole sitter is going to come to the line for win number 5.
Green flag back in the air. 1 to go at Talladega.
Gio with another great launch on the outside. Timed that line well, but both lanes are very equal. Will Kimmel with another great push. Isabel is clear now before we get to turn 2. Cletus goes to the outside, makes it 3 wide, hangs that 18 car out. He's got 1 car behind him. Meanwhile, this is really helping this bottom lane get clear. And Isabella has a really massive lead with Gus Dean delivering a big push. He'll have a big run all the way to Isabella's back bumper.
Does she have too big a lead, though? That's the key.
Here comes Will Kimmel getting squirrely, but out front in the 69. It's Kimmel with the push.
Look at Gus Dean's going to drop to the bottom. Look at Cletus.
3 wide to the top.
Got Andy J.
He's going to have the outside. This whole pack is really separated right now. It's going to take a lot of help for these drivers.
Oh, he... 2 to the bottom, 3 wide, into the tri-oval. 3 wide here. Cletus with the 71 coming along the outside. Andy J in the 71 takes the checkered flag.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Mayor, Day, and Creed fighting for the win.
It's going to be all about how can you time the push from behind you for these front 3. You got to get that help from behind. You got to time it perfectly to
right here. He's going to have Creed behind him, giving him a push. Are these lap down cars going to play a factor? I want all you can give me right now. I don't care how loose I get. Just give me the biggest shove you can. There goes Mayer. Out of line. If the caution comes out, the race is over. Day is out front. They continue to crash behind him. Rick Cruz is there. Sheldon Creed is there. No caution yet. There's the yellow. Corey Day out front. His first career victory comes at Talladega Superspeedway. How about that?
Hell yeah, buddy!
White flag is waving. It'll be 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
You just never know how the energy is going to build right here. See the 17 car not quite clear of Carson Hocevar as they enter the middle of turns 1 and 2.
Stenhouse right on the door of the 48. Here comes some energy on the outside. Elliott, Stenhouse, watch this.
Really big push right here. Guys on the bottom aren't really connected, but that 3 car is going to get to the back bumper of the 48.
The 9's going to create another situation for this outside. He's coming on him.
Long ways to the start-finish line still.
Hocevar edging up on the bottom. They're 3 wide. Priest, contact, 4 cars into the wall. Leaders coming to the line. Number 13, first-time winner, Carson Hocevar.
He's going to get loose underneath him. Here comes Honeycutt to the bottom.
Carson Hocevar at the white flag. 3 wide behind him.
Look
Caden
at those guys.
Honeycutt on the bottom.
Hocevar's got a huge lead here.
Sideways, and he hangs on to it. Gio Ruggiero was
going to lose a ton of
sideways.
spots. Hocevar is checked out.
It's over, baby.
Falls back to 9th. Meanwhile, up front, Carson Hocevar loves what he's seeing. Out of turn number 4. First career Cup Series win came last week, and what a celebration. He wins it Friday night in the Truck Series at Texas Motor Speedway.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank for what's ahead. Who gets it, Larson or Allgaier? Does he just get to the rear bumper here?
Oh, he's just mirror driving right now, just trying to get in that lane a little higher than he's been the last few laps. Kills the momentum.
He's just going to have to pack the air and hope to get him out of the groove, get him unsettled, and get a run to the checker. Here we are, turn 3, final time. Allgaier looking high. Larson playing defense. Off of turn 4, back to the finish line. Kyle Larson back to back. He gets his 3rd win at Texas.
Last year in his debut at Five Flags Speedway, picked up his 2nd career win. Last year, right here at Nashville Fairground Speedway, as he looks at the white flag that time by, and then picked up his 3rd career victory up at Flat Rock Speedway last May. Now he is 2 corners away from going back to victory lane. He works his way off of turn 4, checkered flag in the air. Give it to Max Reeves. Mad Max wins here at Nashville.
Easy on the pedal coming off the corner. You don't see the rear end wanting to step out. Continuing to have a solid run as the white flag goes in the air. Final lap for Trevor Huddleston.
Clean and green down the back straightaway. No pressure at all for Trevor Huddleston as he works his way off of the final corner. Checkered flag in the air. Give it to Trevor Huddleston, winner here at Shasta Speedway.
Here they come off turn 4. White flag waving, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank and a car in the wall in turn 4. Did the leader get the white?
Yes.
Before the caution, he did.
No caution yet.
No caution yet.
He's
and that
down
car
off the racetrack.
Goes to the apron and to pit road. We're still racing.
He's going to get it back, so we will finish under green here.
Chase Elliott into 3, around 4. Wrapping the bottom of the racetrack, the car that spun was John Hunter Nemechek. He's okay, and Chase Elliott scores the win for Rick Hendrick and Chevrolet.
All right, white flag in the air. 1 to go at Watkins Glen. It's Honeycutt on Brown by just over 3.5 seconds. Into that right-handed turn 1. They'll come up through the S's, then the bus stop, the carousel, and then the checkered flag. And Honeycutt is hoping to get there cleanly around lap traffic right here.
What he did not get around the 34 of Vargas very cleanly, but again, he's going to lose a good bit of that lead, but I'm not sure that was enough to allow Brown to catch up.
Caden Honeycutt in the 17 through the bus stop. From Willow Park, Texas, 22 years of age, Cook Racing Technologies Toyota. Sean Samuels on his pit box, making his first start in the ARCA Menard Series since 2023. Current leader in the Craftsman Truck Series points race. Will start 7th in that race later on today on FS1, but looking for a double here. And Caden Honeycutt in the 17 is going to take the checkered flag here at Watkins Glen.
Caden Honeycutt was hard on himself after Texas, said he just had to learn how to win. He's in a position to do just that today. Can he get the job done?
Final lap for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series here at Watkins Glen. So far, so good for Caden Honeycutt.
Man, very impressed with this 11 truck. Caden's doing a great job.
Pushing so hard. He's giving it all he's got because he knows what's behind him.
He has been passed on the last lap twice this year. Let's see if he can keep it together. He's got a good run coming through the S's.
Really nice job there through the S's.
Extending his lead out front.
Trying to break a little wind off of the nose of that 71. Look how strong the 71 is into the bus stop.
Just hit your marks here.
4 more corners, guys.
That was an impressive bus stop by Connor Zilic.
Look at him go there.
He overdrove, though, the center of that corner. 11's going to have a big run.
67th career start. 2 more corners in sight for Caden Honeycutt. Can he hold off Connor Zilic?
What a drive.
What a drive.
He's come from the back to the front. Out of turn 7. Checkered flag in the air. Caden Honeycutt is a winner in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank for what's ahead. Jesse Love leading Connor Zilic.
And he is there. Look at the gap, how it's condensed.
18
gonna
second
be there.
quicker that last lap. He's going to be there right at the last turn, probably exiting the carousel.
A little traffic out of the way.
Oh, that lap car is going to play. Oh, he got out of the way. That's great. Look at Connor slinging the car around sideways through the S's.
The hustle is real.
Watch this into the braking zone. How much ground Connor's been able to make up.
But he's not quite close enough to make a move, but it's all about just trying to get that rear
Look at
bumper
that.
to set.
Look at that gain. Wow. He's going to have a shot.
Oh,
he's going to have a shot.
Zilic is right there, exiting the bus stop to the carousel, around a lap car. Big finish coming here at Watkins Glen.
Love's almost going to have to get on the defensive mode here into turn 6. Saw the back of that car get sideways. Oh, it's going to be close.
How late do you dare brake if you're Jesse Love to not let him get there? From turn 5 to turn 6.
Gonna have to defend a little bit here into the last turn.
Turn 7, Zilic is there. Oh, he overcooked it. Connor to the inside.
Oh my God, he got inside of him.
Zilic racing it back to the line. Drag race to the finish. Connor Zilic, 3 in a row at Watkins Glen. What a comeback.
White flag. Mercy flag for the rest of this field. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank, as Shane Van Gisbergen and his team have put on a clinic in how to attack a road race course.
Kevin in the pre-race, Chris Myers asked us if he could make the playoffs. And you look over here, and the job that he's done today, guess what position he's in? 16th. He's in the playoffs.
And that's really what they needed to do today. And we felt like this was a do-or-die day for Trackhouse Racing in either the 97 or the 88. You see the experience of, his crew chief, Steve Duran, and Shane Van Gisbergen, and they're going to capitalize on what they should have today.
And we still have 2 more road courses before the regular season ends.
Well, he came in here 19th in points, 27 points below the cut line. And it looks like he will leave here in 16th, 6 points above the 17th place car.
Down by almost 30 seconds. He's going to win by easy. Unbelievable.
Checkered flag. Shane Van Gisbergen is the master of NASCAR road racing.
They're running out of fuel because... every time I see this 7 truck, he looks like he's off the pace, but he's hanging in there.
Final lap of the race, 2.5-second lead over Ty Majeski. We haven't raced here in 6 years, and some things just seem to not change. Kyle Busch.
He's good at this.
Back behind the wheel. He knows all about getting to victory lane. Here he comes off at turn number 4. Kyle Busch wins at Dover for the 5th time in his career.
All right. Out of turn 4, he'll look at the white flag. One more to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank for Corey Day. See all clean track in front of the 17 right here. He's going to maintain doing what he has. Allgaier's going to sit it in there deep, but I just don't think he's going to have enough. And the biggest thing, just don't jump the cushion. Final time down the back straightaway. They'll work the high lane through 3 and 4. Allgaier closes in again, but it's not enough. Out of turn 4, second win of the year, Corey Day victorious at Dover.
For qualifying, and he's got a solid top 15 going.
White flag in the air for Tristan McKee. Started the race on the front row. Used some muscle to get the lead away from Max Reeves on lap 7 and never looked back. First win on a short track and second of his career, Tristan McKee slides his way to the checkers to win the Owens Corning 200 at Toledo.
None of them have been as good as Denny Hamlin.
White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. For Denny Hamlin to wrap up the $1 million prize in NASCAR's All-Star race.
Well, he hasn't missed a mark all day. He's done everything that we expected him to do. So Denny Hamlin lived up to all the hype and all the expectations today.
Whoop their butts.
3rd straight win at Dover, counting 2-point races and the All-Star.
I think Chastain's even defending right there. I think his car just slid up in the middle of the corner.
What a great race.
Corey Day, no practice, no qualifying, go to school, get it done.
There's no denying that the races on Saturday in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series are, I mean, every week we talk about how exciting it is to watch these guys go at it. It's fun here. We got a guy that won the Coke 600 last year, and Ross Chastain leading the defending champ, and then a guy that's a rookie in the series. All of them battling it out, running different lines on the racetrack.
Couple of kids from California, 2nd and 3rd going at it, Denny.
Looking to put the exclamation point on it here tonight. White flag in the air, final time around for Trevor Huddleston here at Colorado National Speedway. No pressure at all from behind. Huddleston down the backstretch, cleanly into turns 3 and 4, looking for his 2nd consecutive ARCA Menards West victory. Give it to Trevor Huddleston, winner tonight at Colorado National Speedway.
He's right there.
And Zilich now working to the top side of Chandler Smith for 3rd. Smith working the side draft to turn 1, not allowing Zilich to take over the spot. Now Chandler's going to try a slide job of his own, but Zilich is still there. Smith is sideways. Into the inside wall for Chandler Smith.
No caution yet.
We'll see if Chandler can drive it back around. 3 minutes left to go. Caution is out. With Lane Riggs out in front of Caden Honeycutt.
Christopher Bell closing in on the 7. 3 wide back there behind him. 12 of Blaney to the inside.
Blaney making a move on Gibbs. Hamlin looking low on Suarez for the lead. Bell is there as well.
Oh, contact.
11 and 20 get together.
That was pretty heavy. Denny to the inside. Bell hard into throttle. Nowhere to go with that 7 in front of him.
Suarez doing a great job of playing defense.
Caution back out.
Out of turn 4, white flag will be in the air. Tire rub, you saw the smoke there. Chandler Smith is there. It's a 3-man battle. Final lap at Nashville. Lane Riggs trying to clear the 7 of Raja Caruth, and he does it.
He does it with a bent left front fender, contact. He's done it all.
2 corners to go. Lane Riggs, 98 laps led from the first starting position out of turn 4, and he does it at the very end. Lane Riggs wins at Nashville.
Allgaier back to the white flag. 1 to go, sponsored by Credit, 1 bank for what's ahead. Tremendous night for driver 7. Gets a stage victory. Gonna lead 50 laps. And when it's all said and done, he's going to put an exclamation point on his big advantage out front with an off weekend coming.
Such an impressive night for Justin in the 17.
Justin Allgaier playing a happy tune again. He gets his 3rd victory in Music City.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit, 1 bank. Who's it going to be? Hamlin, Bell, and Briscoe, they're all there. 3 wide to turn 1. This is incredible. Bell shoots to the lead.
That's going to take the line away from the 19, but Denny's going to clear into the lead.
Denny Hamlin chases inside after Bell had squirted out front. Hamlin in charge. 1 last run for Bell in the outside lane. Can he get there? He cannot. Thinks about a crossover. It won't happen. Denny Hamlin, big time victory in Nashville. How about it?
Gio Ruggiero in the 18. Jake Bowman in the 20. Back under green at Michigan.
Really good restart by Gio on the bottom of the racetrack. Look at 3 wide.
3 wide behind the top 3. It's Mozak on the outside of that in the 28. With the Nunziata in the 70 right there, and it's Ruggiero to the point.
Look at Laney Bice pull to the inside of Bochelle to try to grab 3rd.
These restarts have been fantastic here today.
Gunnar Mozak able to get back by the 70 of Annunziata.
Yeah, this is where the draft's not going to play into Laney's favor here. They're going to get her on the outside, and
he's back the right distance. He's back the right distance. Can he make the run?
White flag in the air, 1 to go at Michigan. It's Heim and Honeycutt. Honeycutt to the bottom. Heim blocks him, try the outside as well.
There was contact there. That was some great blocking there by Heim.
Corey Heim making that number 1 truck very wide here as they head down the backstretch for the final time.
I think he's been his left front fender with that little bit of contact. I think Caden did a wonderful job putting it to the outside, but it's not going to work.
1 more time through 3 and 4. Corey Heim in the 1. Honeycutt in the 11. For Tricon Garage.
He's coming.
It's Heim and Honeycutt at the line. And it's Corey Heim taking the checkered flag here at Michigan in dramatic fashion.
And this young man looking for his 2nd win of 2026. White flag up, final time around for Cole Denton and this Chris Greeny-led number 71 car. Into turn 2, down the backstretch. No pressure at all. Off the back bumper. Into turn 3, checkered flag waving at the start-finish line. Give it to 15-year-old Cole Denton here at Tri-City Raceway.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit, 1 bank. And he turns 40. And all he's done is win since then. Think about everything he's done in the last 5 years. 2 weeks in a row where he starts on the pole but has to come from behind. It's like deja vu from Nashville. He just gets better and better. Denny Hamlin going to get his 4th victory here at Michigan International Speedway.
Yeah,
exclamation point to finish it in the Irish Hills for driver 11.
1 lap to go for Gio Ruggiero.
You can see you don't even see 2nd place on the front straightaway.
The longest straightaway that ARCA runs. The top 2 aren't even on the same piece of pavement that connects turn 3 to turn 1. While Gio comes off for the first corner, here's the battle for 2nd between Carson Brown and Gavin Bochelle off into turn number 1.
One more shot here for Gavin Bochelle. See him try to pack a little bit of air. Look at Carson Brown get sideways.
That's going to give Bochelle a run. This battle's going to go all the way down to the checkered flag. But what more can you say about Seekonk, Massachusetts, Gio Ruggiero? Might be an off week for the NASCAR Crash Pit Truck Series, but Gio has found a way to get himself another trophy. 4th win of 2026. Gio Ruggiero wins at Pocono.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Justin Allgaier trying to win for the first time here at Pocono.
See about a 1 or half-second gap between first and second, then second and third. Allgaier's got to make a huge mistake here, or have an issue for Byron to be able to get by. Brent Cruz with another exceptional run. Kid's top 5 every single race he can finish.
But never been here on track before this morning in practice, but he's getting it done again. And a huge points day after winning a stage.
And he had a little bit of momentum right there on William Byron. I don't know that he's going to be able to get to his inside, though.
Justin Allgaier in charge. Coming off of turn 3 for the final time. Going to add another track to the list. He's going to get it done at Pocono. 5th win of the year, 33rd of his career. Once again, it's Justin Allgaier.
White flag right here.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. There's Bell peeling off, coming to pit road.
Yeah, so at least he got to pit road. He's probably going to lose 20, 25 spots. Now it's all about Denny Hamlin. He has about 2 miles to go.
4 times in his career, he's won back-to-back, but he's never had the hat trick, winning 3 in a row. Boy, has he been so impressive. Across the tunnel turn. Short chute to turn 3. And now the left-hander coming back to the checkered flag. Hamlin is on a heater. Denny gets his 3rd victory in a row, and it comes here at Pocono.
Wow is all I could say. What action. Rife is driving away right now.
White flag, guys. 1 lap to go. The next flag will end it.
Yeah, that Rife truck has got a major tire rub on that left rear right there.
There is
it's going to be interesting to see if he can make it all the way back.
What a drive for Tyler Rife.
Kaz Grallis up, challenging for the 3rd position.
And Lane Riggs is right back on the back bumper of Tyler Rife as we go down towards turn 4.
Said it was sputtering just a lap ago, Kevin. Can he hang on? What an upset this would be if this young man, Tyler Rife, in just his 7th career start, could pull this off.
This is amazing. Watching this kid get it done here late, but Lane Riggs is right there.
Yeah, we've seen Tyler Rife on the ARCA West and Cars Tour, so many different series, so much experience up until this point. Not a lot in this truck, though.
And he told me all the eggs are in this basket, running part-time here in the 42. He has to make the most of every single opportunity to prove he belongs. And right now, a terrible fender rub, and he is holding off Lane Riggs.
Look at that camouflage paint scheme. Owner Al Neese, the veteran. It's got to feel so good for him right now if he can pull this off.
The Navy veteran, his owner trained right here. Naval Base Coronado. Look at this battle up front. This is how the race started. So much action as they come through turn 12.
Right on the back bumper, you see Lane Riggs give him a shot right there.
It's been a while for Nice Motorsports. 51 races since they went to victory lane. Can they do it today?
Will Lane Riggs use that bumper?
Coming through turn 15. Look at the crew cheering him on.
Oh, he missed the corner.
Rife missed the corner, cuts the course through the chicane.
Yeah,
Lane Riggs around him. He has to come to a stop because he cut the course.
Yeah, now can Lane Riggs make it all the way back to the start finish?
Things have changed. Lane Riggs wins it at Naval Base Coronado.
But now it's about to get the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Taylor Gray leads Austin Hill.
If Austin Hill gets that close to Taylor Gray in that chicane on this lap, it'll be a different story.
Well, he's going to be there maybe before then.
Look how close he is down into turn 2. This could set up for a major run.
Taylor's got to keep his head down. Don't drive out of the mirror too much in these braking zones.
He's there.
Austin Hill's there.
It's big contact.
Austin Hill inside of Taylor Gray. 21 on point. Final lap.
He better get away, because I can tell you right now, the 54
isn't going to appreciate that one.
Absolutely. Taylor's got to get a good exit off this corner, but he's a little weak on entry. Austin Hill maybe has a little bit left in the tank.
Yeah, Taylor didn't get the best exit right there. Went a bit wide. But we saw how good Taylor was in the upcoming section.
Well, that gives Austin Hill a little bit of, oh, he missed the corner right here, the 54.
Oh, he's
tried so hard to get back to his bumper.
The gap is opened up.
Yeah, that gives Austin Hill exactly what he needs right here. Not to overdrive this section of the track. Lets him get a really good entry now to this next right-hander, so he gets a good drive off. Great position for the 21.
Austin Hill's got 16 top 5s at road courses, has never found victory lane. Could this be the day? It looked unlikely just a couple laps ago, but he has come alive at the right time.
Closing on our nation's 250th birthday. A red, white, and blue paint scheme out front. And we're racing at Naval Base Coronado. Austin Hill trying to bring it home for Richard Childress Racing.
This sets up perfectly a large gap to his final chicane, heading to a part that he was so strong in. Perfect position.
He's run every kind of track, but he's never done it on a road course. Trying to check the box today. Through the chicane, all clean to turn 16. Austin Hill gets it done in dramatic fashion. It's Hill winning at Naval Base Coronado.
Who is still running on the lead lap in the top 10 as Reeves comes to the line with 1 lap to go.
Just take no chances with these lap cars. You don't need to.
Reeves did not start on the front row tonight, but it only took him 16 laps to get to the lead. His first win of 2026 comes at Berlin Raceway. Max Reeves wins here at Berlin.
And he'll see the all-important white flag here. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Corey Heim is leading at Naval Base Coronado.
You talked about the difference in positions. Corey Heim, this is his 13th start in the Cup Series. His crew chief, Booty Barker, his 599th start. He has 2 wins on top of the pit box. What would it mean to 2311 to bring Corey Heim to victory lane?
Denny Hamlin said when he announced he was going full-time next year, he's a generational talent. Now is the time. Last year, Heim wins the truck title, taking 12 of 25 checkered flags, and there were many days they didn't win, but had the best truck. Everybody universally believes this guy is ready for the big stage, but I gotta say, ahead of schedule, coming out part-time ride and doing this, remarkable the performance this afternoon.
Well, and they mean big stage, they mean Sunday. Did you see that camera shot? This isn't the big stage, this is the biggest. I mean, other than the Daytona 500, this has to be the biggest event on the schedule this year. The opportunity that this young man has taken, and what a drive.
Everybody said this is the most difficult task we have faced. I'm talking about veterans, those that have done it forever, that have seen it all. And this young driver has come out and put the pieces together.
It's been a plan, though, from the start, racing in the Cars Tour, all the way up through the trucks. I've watched this guy work his way through, learn all these different disciplines, become an incredible race car driver. He's got great racecraft. He's great at managing races. I think the generational talent is underselling it just a little bit. He is a superstar, and he's showing us why.
The star is born here today. It's America 250. It's a red, white, and blue paint scheme, and a young superstar is going to get it done. In his 13th career start, it's Corey Heim who will win at Naval Base Coronado.
victory for Shane Van Gisbergen.
See Shane really taking care of just making sure he's got enough fuel. You can see Connor Zillich trying to make a race out of it, but Shane over the last couple of laps has really just kind of shut her down a little bit just to make sure he's got enough fuel.
And you see that super file on Shane's car could be a big win for them as well. That was announced as the title partner for Trackhouse MotoGP team. So if you're a big fan of Global Motorsports, to see a sponsor like that in racing, getting to victory lane in NASCAR, pretty cool for them as well.
Parker, I'd like to see you on a MotoGP bike.
That would be scary. Yeah. I don't know if I'm not brave enough.
I pay for that.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to start fundraising to find you a sponsor so we can all watch. Little lap traffic for SVG through the S's.
Just babying it right here. Just follow deep. Nothing to push for here.
The only laps he really didn't lead today were the ones through cycles of strategy. Turn 11, final time. Little lap traffic, no problems for engine number 9. He's a Sonoma superstar. Shane Van Gisbergen wins in wine country.
White flag for Max Reeves. Started off the day with the team having to frantically remove the motor that expired during practice. Started back in 20th, got up to the lead 80 laps in. And off of turn number 4, Max Reeves is going to win for the second time at Elko.
1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Van Gisbergen in front of Briscoe.
SVG cannot allow the 19 to have an opportunity in the 11. That is what Briscoe is trying to do this entire lap, is close the gap all the way back to the end of the lap.
And if you're SVG, I think you believe it's going to be all about the S's. You're the best changing direction, even with a car that's fading. You got to get down into this braking zone. This is the first opportunity that the 19 will be able to collect and get a run on you. Success so far. For now, the 97, it's turn 7, and hit your marks down the S's.
19's right there. He wants to be able to keep this distance all the way through the S's, but SVG needs a little bit more of a buffer so that Briscoe can't reach him in the braking zone.
We always talk about the importance of turn 10, setting up that run and that opportunity at turn 11.
Briscoe's there. He's closing the gap. Oh,
turn 10 to 11, 19 is dancing. Here's Shane Van Gisbergen into the hairpin. Briscoe charges in, can't make the pass. We're racing in wine country, and Shane Van Gisbergen is the toast of the town. He wins again at Sonoma.
Running for PRG in that fine-looking Chevrolet. 1 lap to go here at Chicagoland. It's Mozak by 2.2 seconds on Bice.
And just give that lap car plenty of room.
Down the back stretch for the final time for the 28. Mozak, the 27-year-old from Charlotte, North Carolina for PRG, the Chevrolet. Stephen Dawson, his crew chief, second start of the year. Finished 4th at Michigan. And looking for the win here tonight. Mozak in the 28, going to take the checkered flag at Chicagoland.
Brandon Jones coming back for the white flag. 20 in the race lead.
What a restart by Brandon Jones to be able to stay side by side and then clear him when they got down to 3 and 4.
He actually shifted down into turn 3, was able to get there, but got a chase out on the outside. Hits the wall a little bit, still has momentum.
See what he can do down in 3 and 4. Can he generate that run around the top? He goes to the bottom.
Final time, turns 3 and 4. Outside Brandon Jones, inside Chase Elliott. A couple of Georgia drivers going after it. It's Brandon Jones, checkered flag at Chicagoland. Briscoe to the outside, Bell right there with him. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Who's it gonna be, Briscoe or Bell?
Oh, Briscoe followed him down in the corner. Loses the nose and tons of car links to the 19 car.
Bell, the broken wrist, driving injured. Incredible rally. Great defense for Chase Briscoe and trying to hang on. 3 wins a year ago in the 19.
and he's going to see his first checkered flag of the campaign. Here's Chase Briscoe, a winner at Chicagoland.
1 to go before the chance to win back-to-back ARCA Menard Series races at Lime Rock Park. Thomas Annunziata through the first corner for the final time. Potentially, should this race stay green.
Yeah, the ARCA Menard Series, if we get a caution on this final lap, then we will have a one-lap shootout overtime, but that's not what Thomas Annunziata has on his mind right now.
You're talking to Shannon Rush, his crew chief, in the mid-portion of the season. He said Thomas is so bright and so good at road racing that we're having to kind of pull the reins back a little bit on some of the oval stuff. But they were excited to get back to Lime Rock, and we could easily see why. Down the hill for the final time. He'll close the gap in the championship points battle and win his second career ARCA Menard Series race. Thomas Annunziata takes the checkered flag for the second time in a row at Lime Rock, with 1 lap to go from Lime Rock.
Grant gets a little bit loose into that corner. Lewis has given it all he has.
Lewis trying to seize opportunity as we got Garcia going off behind him at Big Bend. Here's Lewis up the inside. Couldn't quite get there.
This is a great race, guys. 2 drivers that are just giving it everything they have.
Half a lap to go.
Look who's coming. It's a good thing there's a half lap to go. Caden is fast.
Off the final corner. It's going to be a warm welcome back to victory lane for Grant Enfinger. First win of 2026 comes on the road course at Lime Rock.
And once we get the white flag, the next flag will end at Brennan full lead. And he's got to defend right here from Sanchez. Oh, Sanchez to the inside. There's contact. Sanchez into the wall. Allgaier is leading. We stay green for now. Look at Allgaier's car dragging all the way around the track. That's Parker Retzloff behind him. Yeah, he would love to get his first career victory.
Yeah, without some help, I don't see Parker getting there, but Carson's coming with a big run here.
Here's Allgaier coming off the corner, trying to get his second Atlanta win. Quapple is there, but it's Allgaier who delivers his 6th victory of the campaign. Oh my goodness. Coming back to the white flag, Hocevar way out front.
Around the bottom. Big run, come from the 12 and the 23 down the front straightaway.
Blaney goes outside. He's been great all night long, leading 170 laps, trying to get around Hocevar.
What does Bubba do? We got a wreck on the back straightaway. Bubba 3 wide below the line. That's going to be a penalty, I'm afraid.
3 wide for the lead. Through turns 3 and 4. Bell pushing Blaney. Middle lane, Hocevar. Back to the checkered flag. It's going to be Ryan Blaney who wins it in Atlanta.
This is a lap that is important to our leader, Chandler Smith. White flag.
White flag in the air. 1 to go at North Wilkesboro. Into 1 and 2, the 38 of Chandler Smith. Won on this track in 2025 as he heads down the backstretch. And Chandler Smith for Front Row Motorsports out of 4 is going to take the checkered flag for the 2nd straight year.
Well, 45 starts since the last time. You hope Joey has his family here, his growing family, to celebrate this with.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Logano through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Legends built this place, and a 3-time champion is going to win here tonight. Joey Logano, first career victory of the season comes at North Wilkesboro.